Welcome back once again to Let's Play Arkandian Crusade. In the last episode, we finally moved on with the story. And this time, we're doing a defense quest, the Tower Blockade. A large group of demon worshippers are standing between you and the summoning tower. If you want to stop the summoning, you need to fight your way past them first. Alright, so, pretty typical defense quest. You should have good enough gear to survive. Might be, a little tough if you didn't actually grind gear. Apologies, but if you didn't do the gear grinding I did, then this might actually be a pretty tough mission. But if you actually went through the dungeons, then hey, pretty easy. And you get loads of materials. I'm not gonna bother with another unit. Okay, I actually am. Guess I'll go with you. Alright. It lessens my reward slightly, but I mean, it doesn't really matter that much. Okay, there we go. That could have gone better, but alright, and doing that unlocks the summoning tower. Demon worshippers. This is the last easy dungeon in the game. I've never actually gone through any of the medium dungeons, as I'm gonna assume that it goes easy, medium, hard, since it goes straight to red after orange. So after this dungeon, it's mostly blind. Alright. Meaning we can get to the next game fairly soon, I assume. Just assuming that this is that each difficulty makes up 1/3 of the game. Ooh, 2d4. That's actually a pretty good weapon if you don't have something better than 2d4. I mean, it technically does have better lower damage range, but I don't know, I prefer high damage cap. That's why I like Final Fantasy so much. Alright. More loot that's worthless to me. Yeah, really, there are only a few stats that are worth keeping, and because of how I assume the loot system works, you're not going to find too much of value in the lower level dungeons. It's mostly the stat gains. I'm gonna use my turn to heal as well. Only my heal is gonna be slightly more permanent. Because I'm gonna survive this battle. You are not. Ow. Come on. Keep going. There we go. I don't even care if I don't take my medication. I'm not taking it. So much grind, and it's still a fun game. simplicity of the combat system is actually one of the things I really like about this. Oh, wait, I have 73 mana. I can actually... there's something that... I can't even remember what it was now. Simple bow. Yay. It's like, not a very good... Well, actually it does do 1d12, but I don't like the effects on it. And this isn't an archer anyway. I could make it one by grinding the infinite dungeon, but nah. I'm not sure why the infinite dungeon is considered a green dungeon. Alright, I believe the second floor is the bottom floor. There we go. 2d4 plus 11 damage. Nah. And of course there's a swastika, because why not? I'll point it out after the battle. I like how I have Congregate armor. Which, if you haven't noticed, is the site that the game is hosted on. Wow, 53,000 people are on the site right now. Yes. See, swastika. Demons are Nazis, apparently. Little kitchen over here. Yeah, this should be the last floor, if I'm remembering right. This has the swastika. 2% bleed. Alright. See, I'm actually running low on health. There isn't actually a boss fight in this dungeon though, so I'm not too worried about it. I believe this is where we have our first branch. Oh, great. In that case, I'm heading out to empty my inventory and heal first. And I can upgrade my backpack. Do I actually care about that right now? No, actually. Major healing potion, I want that. Oil of polishing sounds like it might be good. Meat of toughening. Fires of Sidgewell, what? Why is my merchant rate not going up? Actually, let's check out my crafting now, since I've got some recipes. So I've got the oil of polish. Wow, I can actually make it, but I have 0% chance of success. So let's make some mana potions instead. And then cookery, I have meat of toughening, Wall's club, wizard's bow, fires of Sid. Oh, it's a book. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Let's go clear out the bottom floor then. 5 enemies left. Yeah, it's a very good idea to have left. Don't be afraid of losing money on an expedition. You can't get stuck because you don't have money. And if you really need to grind money, the infinite dungeon usually has a lot of chests on each floor. Still weird that you don't find gold in chests directly. Oh. guess most of your damage comes from plus damage percentages instead of, oh. What's my current? Pierce 8. Ooh, I'm holding on to my Pierce 8. Most of your damage comes from damage percent bonuses rather than a high damage range weapon. Yeah, I don't see myself doing any of the pet protector games though, because those don't really let you directly control your character. It's more to grind stats. It's like, oh, have them do this job. Now have them rest. Now have them do this job. And it's timed, and I'm terrible at working on games with time limits. Because you only have so many weeks in game. I mean, they're fun games, but not LPable for me. Oops. 30 GPs. Ooh, Dark Iron. Oh, mortal. We now have a foothold on this plane. Long have we raided? Yeah, you can actually choose to join him. I'm actually gonna join him, because I chose the other choice and I don't like the character. Oh, thank you. But of course we can still attack the worshippers, because reasons. Yeah, the story actually changes, and I think it should change some things in the later Arkandian games. Alright. Oh hey, an artifact, but I have to go in the other way. I'm not sure if I'll go directly to the second Arkandian game. Let's check what the second one is. Crusade. I don't think Elements of Arcandia is one. I guess that would be Revenant. So it'll be Revenant, then Explorer. I'm not sure if I'll handle them just one after the other as like one big project, or if I'll do games in between. There we go. All enemies defeated. All normal chests looted, and the artifact is box pants. No. I've returned. I've followed your development, and I feel you're now strong enough to assist me. While my physical power has returned, I need to recover my lost artifacts. My sword Tahir and my shield Fishar were stripped from me when I was banished and placed within two separate... Oh, when I was banished and placed within two separate vaults. Magical rewards will only allow a mortal to enter, so I needed to go and get them for me. Okay. Oh. Now it's only cosmetics for sale. Oh well. Alright. I do want to get the holy water here, so I'll actually do this mission. Ooh, more holy water. Thank you. Holy water is the... well, are the vials that you use to make potions, so pretty freaking important. And still not enough. Warp crystal, meh. Okay, for real though. So we have Thyr's Rest and Fishar's Tomb. But of course, let's try and find some stats to gain. A ton of useful relics and equipment. Okay, this is the hardest. Close. Let's go ahead and do the Orc Bakery. Oh, that requires more money than I have. Wow. The Mystery Dungeon is actually expensive. Really? I have to grind gold? Yeah, see, it doesn't refresh itself. I mean, it's a good way to gauge how powerful you are. Because you actually do tend to take a pretty good beating the first time you come in here just to get a little bit of gold. Now I'm two-shotting fools and getting standard mana potions. Nice. Ooh, new crafting recipe. It's for a cosmetic, but it's a new crafting recipe. What am I doing? Really? I have to keep farming it? No, let's do some defense missions. They're easy, get you a significant amount of gold, and get materials. Oh man, leadership up. If only leadership made the extra units cheaper, so you could summon them earlier. Oh, I get a 3d6 heal as well. Nice. As you saw when I was placing that second unit in the story defense quest, different weapon types have different ranges. So if you're kind of bored of just hitting the 3 in front of you, try out a different weapon. It's still not on tier 2. Let's do the mystery dungeon, though, because we're going to make a lot of money. Alright, the first floor, always the same. I'm guessing there is actually a limit on the floors, because it says dungeon level 25 now resets back in the old patch notes. Yeah, you really don't have to worry about the first few floors. Well, at least the first floor. I think the second floor is actually significantly harder. The hardest part of the game really is the very start, when you have no hit chance. It's like Shiogorath's room in there. I mean, even if you don't get to the get to a high floor, as long as you've filled up your inventory, you've probably made a profit on coming out here. Along with the gold piles you pick up. Which, while they're not much, do add up. I don't know, it's weird. I generally don't like heavy micromanagement, but I love gaining all these little stats. Once I actually get some cooking recipes, I'm gonna have a lot of materials for it, though. I wonder if you can craft stat upgrades. But yeah, you don't get any bonus at all for siding against the demon. Like, you get the 20 HP for siding with him. At least not immediately. I also like how, with my playstyle, you're never interrupted in the campaign if you just want to do them, because you have so much combat fame and dungeon fame. As well as, of course, campaign fame. I'm gonna stick with the 11% damage. Yeah, this is where enemies actually start to have health. Pierce makes this game easy. Oh wow, that's a lot of enemies. Ooh, life leech. I don't even know what piece of gear I have has life leech, but I will take it. Which is funny because I probably made a big deal about it when I picked it up. I'll clear out the enemies. Because I need the gold. Pretty desperately, actually. Okay, 65, 72. I am going to take the next battle as an opportunity to heal. And use a potion. Because I need that monologue and mysticism. There we go. Etrian Odyssey has taught me to min-max with my spells. Actually, nah, I want to see how bad the enemies are on this floor. Oh man, I set a new high score for Mystery Dungeon Depth in Arkandian Crusade. Yeah, there are 25 floors, because that's the max score anyone has on that leaderboard. 50. Right now, 31 is the lowest value. That's not on a potion. Although I should just fill up my mana. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna sacrifice the 2 damage for the extra max mana and the learning percent. Learning increases the speed at which you get stats. So. Grinding. Wow, that's a worthless necklace. 97. I actually want that anyway. 45. Yeah, I'm gonna take the extra loot chance in the stealing. I assume stealing is, like, gold instead of items. And I hope so, because usually when you can steal items, they're useless. Except in RuneScape. Let's see, 44, 25. I'm not even. Oh, yeah, I'll throw away that for a healing potion. It gave me 1 HP. Typical. Alright, I'm gonna finish up this floor and then head back to town. So I should have plenty of gold. There we go. Goodbye. 70, 51, 50. I mean, if I really want to last a long time in a dungeon, I just bring all my mana potions. And curse the fact that I can't use spells outside of battle yet. There we go. Alright. I am leaving. Yeah, I had 1,000 gold before even selling anything. Alright. Let's do the spell location. I mean, I might not use the spell a lot, but it's better than going into the story dungeon, which might be way harder than this. Come on, man, that's not even the spell you're guarding, or a spell before it. Ooh. Not worth it, actually. Oh, that's a good stat up potion. 5 HP. Nice. Yeah, this is relatively easy. Taking a lot of hits from that freaking lightning spell, though. Mainly because I have so little magic resist. I still think that, oh! Yeah, I'm taking that. No joke. 1d12? I knew that's how the loot system worked. Tiers of loot. Alright, so I should start seeing way more items. I'm like, ooh, do I actually want this? Which makes me excited for the artifacts. Why is that Spell Guardian an archer? Okay, I'm almost done. Wow, 20 damage. I am very glad for that. Come on. Oh man, a heal scroll. That's so useful for someone who has the heal spell. 5d10. Oh. Yes. That is so good. I'm speechless at how good that... Why is there a melee spell guardian? They're all supposed to be mages. Come on. Be consistent, game. At least I'll actually have a challenge in these dungeons now. They were a bit on the easy side. Steel Silk. So that's 10 protection, 10 HP, 10 mana. As opposed to 5 protection, 20% learning, 10%. Yeah, I'm gonna try out Steel Silk for a while. Ooh, there we go. We get the life drain spell. Woohoo! And we have Ice Barrier available. 250. Yeah, I base difficulty based on the cost. So I do the lowest cost dungeon to the highest in the campaign. Plenty of alchemy ingredients as well. I might as well fill out my spell book as much as I can until it gets to the point where they're in red dungeons. Yeah, I'm gonna heal and let you die. Loser. 2d10? Oh, so much damage. Them peeps. Oh, oh, it's so good. I forgot to sell. Oh well. This is so good. Finally, it makes sense. They're all defending their treasure. Oh, this is awkward. To get rid of something for an artifact. 6d4, so that's 6... No, that's... Yeah, 6 to 24 damage, 2 protection, 5... Oh. Oh. Yes. Give me that. So many weapon upgrades. At least I consider it an upgrade. You found weakening. Cool. Sell all this. Yeah, I'll buy a backpack. 250. Time to wreck dudes. Super healing. Oh my. Oh. So much good gear. I'm so glad I'm doing these easy dungeons. These easy medium dungeons. Over medium dungeons. Come on, give me more stat potions. I need them. My needs is them. Or at least recipes. Would actually be kind of nice. If nothing else, then just because then that's one less recipe that's gonna be sold. Ooh! I didn't even know you could get pouches of sending. Okay. 2d10, 5 pierce, 3 stun. Yeah, I'm actually going with that because of the stun chance. And it retains the pierce, that makes that so cool. Sacrifice is a little on the damage side, but... everything is working out pretty... Oh. Working out so well. How is my rank? That's 3 max mana. I need to hold on to the pouch because that's just extra inventory space. I'm not exactly sure they're worth buying, though. At least with my mercantile skill. $4d4, that's 4 to 16. Meh. Smack. I am having so much fun with these big numbers. Lightning Lance, that's the one. Okay, so that's gonna be in a red dungeon. So let's sell everything but the pouch. Ooh, everything's working out pretty well. I'm going to buy... I guess that one, since that refreshes... That should refresh 2 recipes. Really? Needler. I guess I'll find out what that is after the next dungeon. Pork Bakery, 150 gold. I should have done that earlier, according to my plan. Man, I was having fun with this game before the fun part. It's weird that the spellbooks are still only 1d6, though. You're dead. Excuse me. There we go. Is the point of this dungeon just you get food? Specifically bread. I have all the bread for all the recipes that use them ever, now, at least. Maybe it's so cheap because you don't get anything out of this dungeon. Yeah, I'll take that ring. Even if Mana Drain doesn't work. Well, it doesn't work as intended. Oh, there are actually no chests. I did not notice that. Okay, I'm actually not all that freaked out about these dungeons now. There are just a lot of them to slog through. Which means I should probably do some longer episodes. $112, almost a base behind. Yeah, see, everything's still the same. Yeah, what is the needler? Is that a bow? So you can actually view your skills here. I have no mysticism. Oh, there are achievements, okay. Let's see here. Beat the game on the side of the Ascended, so I'm going to be playing as a demon in the next game. Get all the spells to get all the spells from this game at the start of the next. Get more HP. So you actually have this progression. But, getting all these stats here, and then in the next game you gain more content and stats. Grinding. That's actually what a lot of this is going to amount to. That's just buying furniture, that's grinding. Grinding to get potions. Hoping to get better armor. Yeah, it's not that difficult, it's just very grindy. Nothing about crafting, I notice. Oh, shield red stain is a mushroom. Might as well give it a couple shots. Statistically, that should have worked. Needler. Yep, it's about. Oh, I actually crafted it. 1d6, 5 pierce, 5 crit, and ugh. Not worth it, but it's relatively easy. It's a relatively easy weapon to make, I guess. Oh man, that's actually probably worth something. I wonder if the effects are randomized at all. Tailoring, nothing. Construction. I can make carpet. Okay, I want to actually remove the... Oh. Okay, I can actually make money if I find enough materials to make more of these. So I guess I can run one more dungeon. 400, 400, 650, 1500, 400, 400, 350, 500, 400, 400, 400. 360. So it's 350, then 360. 350 was this. Toxic Fields. There are only 3 chests. There are a lot of leaves, though. Just like California. Oh, wow, I'm actually going back to using light attacks. Alright. We're really in the medium dungeons here. I have to grind more weapon attack skill. Ooh. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Alright. Enemies seem manageable. Oh. No, they don't. Not in the slightest. I mean, I'm sure the gimmick for this enemy is that they have no defense, but that's a lot of health. Okay, come on. Like, burn actually is causing a lot of max health droppage. Oh, come on. At least they're inaccurate as Sin. Leeson. Liason. Oh. Nice. And that was someone guessing that I'm not recording anymore, but I am actually finishing this recording. I mean, I'm planning on doing every dungeon anyway, so a lot of those achievements should be just natural. Like, I am eventually just gonna sit down and grind through, probably after the LP is done, but I'm gonna sit down and grind through, defense quests so I can unlock every tier, and that sort of thing, which will get me enough gold to buy the best backpack, probably. Wow, they're all basic chests. At first I thought he had overbite, but then I realized he just had no lower lip. Alright. So, note to self, these are actually pretty tough areas. Not because they're gonna wear me down, but because enemies are gonna take forever. So I guess if they are gonna wear me down, it's not gonna be like I die because of one battle. So I need to keep an eye on my health and that run button, which isn't in battle. Alright, sell stuff off. And next time on Let's Play Arkandian Crusade, I'm gonna continue working on all of these orange dungeons. We're gonna be spending probably 2 episodes on those, people. See you guys then!